Hey guys, what is going on? Dylan here. What I got for you today is another build video. We're going to be focusing on a Titan Void build with Doomfang, Pauldrons, and Monte Carlo. I'm going to be honest with you. This is not the video that I had intended putting out today. I was going to do a Heart of Inmost Light build, but I pivoted and tried out Doomfang, Pauldrons, and this thing is the best build that I have used for a Titan so far. I'm not even kidding. It is very fun, great for ad clear. You constantly have Devour. You're Captain America, right? So this build is going to be split up into a few parts. First part, Monte Carlo to get your melee back. Gives you tons of shield throws. We're then going to be using those shield throws as much as possible. What that does is with Doomfang Pauldrons, that gives us super energy for getting kills with that shield. We also pair this with the mod Hands On, gives us even more super energy. So we're getting our super back pretty consistently with this build, depending on how much you actually are throwing that shield. Step number 2, use your Void weapon to build a stacking damage buff. You can see on the left there it says Void weapon boost. That is going to stack up to ×4 with a 10-second countdown timer. As long as you're getting kills with either a Void ability or a Void weapon, it is going to reset that timer to 10. In other words, as long as you're killing, that ×4 buff is never going to go away, and that is without any surge mods. That's just Doomfang Pauldrons doing its thing. Third, if you just use the shield throw, you instantly get ×4 on your Void weapon boost. So you don't even really need to use the Void weapon and build that up. You could just instantly throw a shield and have that. Now, if you pair this with weapons from Crota's End, it has that intrinsic perk that gives you those explosions for after you get a melee kill. So you could also have that. I love the Word of Crota, so I have that kind of paired with this build, so I'm constantly getting those explosions as well. And then just pair those three things together, kind of juggling between Monte Carlo, throwing a shield, pulling out your Void weapon, and you're just constantly going to be getting super energy, constantly creating these volatile explosions, and also you'll have ×4 of the Void weapon boost, so you just do massive amounts of damage as well. The fourth thing that Doomfang Pauldrons does is when you pull out your super and you throw a shield, it gives you super energy back for the amount of enemies that you kill with that shield throw. And then, so what I'm doing here is I'm throwing a shield, getting tons of super energy back. I'll melee something really quick to get my that throwable shield back. It does recharge on its own. It's just if you melee something, it comes back instantly. And just chaining it together constantly to just extend the longevity of the super as much as possible. So here I'm going to put in a Legend Lost Sector. I know people were saying before they wanted to see this in endgame content, some of my builds. So here is endgame content. I'm just going to play out this whole Lost Sector that I do while I go over the actual meat of the build here. So for the build, obviously we're going to be using Sentinel Shield. For the melee shield throw, I'm going to be using Scatter Grenades, my favorite grenade. I think I've made that known as well. Scatter Grenades are great. We're going to be using Bastion, which gives you an overshield for casting your super to nearby allies or putting your barricade down. So just kind of an extra bit of survivability there. And then finally, we're going to be using, what is it called? Controlled Demolition. Hitting a target with a Void ability or Volatile Explosion makes them volatile. So that is great. For the fragments, Echo of Vigilance, Echo of Cessation, Echo of Expulsion, and Echo of Starvation. The main two here are going to be Echo of Expulsion and Echo of Starvation. Especially Expulsion because we're going to be throwing so many shields with this build, using our super so much that we need those Void explosions. For the mods, we're going to be using Hands On, Siphon mods, Kinetic Siphon, and Void Siphon. Basically anything that gets us our grenade back, just because we're using Monte Carlo, so we're already getting our melee back really quick. We don't need that. We don't really use our barricade as much unless we're in a pinch, so it's mainly just getting grenades back as much as possible. And I'm just going to let the rest of this dungeon play out so you guys can see. I mean, look at the amount of super energy that I'm getting back. It's just keep chaining it together. Tons of kills by throwing that shield. I was so surprised by Doomfang Pauldrons. I'm not even kidding. I didn't think it was going to be that. I know it got buffed a little bit, but I didn't think it was going to be this good. This build literally goes up to, I think, my #1 Titan build in the game, and I definitely recommend trying it out because it is amazing. And so what we're going to do for the rest of this video is just finish out this Lost Sector. I'll keep showing the footage just to kind of show off the build, show how good it is. You get the idea, right? Just throwing lots of shields, switching back and forth between Monte Carlo and your Void weapons, doing tons of damage. It's a damn good build. It really, really is. And real quick, I just wanted to mention, until April 26th, we are doing a little bit of a giveaway. It's a competition-based giveaway. It's a speed run, a solo speed run in the Prophecy Dungeon. Basically, fastest time wins $100. There is a video about it on my channel if you want to go check that out. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. You basically just submit your times to me, and then I'll do a video about it announcing the winner, and then you'll get a $100 gift card to the platform of whatever platform it is that you play on. So if you guys have any questions about that, again, feel free to comment on that video or this one, ask questions, join the Discord, ask questions there, and I will respond. And yeah, so for this build though, link is going to be down below in the comments, the dim link if you would like to just use exactly how I have it. As per usual, I'll have that comment pinned. And I think that is all I got for you. I'm still going to, let this Lost Sector play out, but you see here I'm doing some damage to the boss. I'll jump, throw that shield to get more super energy, and just with that throw, we were almost back up on full super energy. This is crazy. Alright, well, that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you thought this was cool. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.